Importing your data is easy with Followup. From the dashboard, navigate to Company Settings and then Data Import. Here you'll have the option to import project data, companies, or contacts. I'll go with projects because I have company and contact information in the same file as my projects. I'll click Data from File, choose my project spreadsheet. It may take a few minutes to load depending on how large your file is. Obviously, I'll need to select the header row. And this is where I'll be able to map the different fields of my spreadsheet into the system. Obviously, this red project, I don't want the name to go in as the project comment. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this and map it to the name. Then I'll confirm the mapping. Address looks good. City mapped automatically as well. State and zip. Now you'll want to make sure that that address is actually the project address. That wouldn't necessarily be the company address that you're working with, but it may be the same depending on what your project looks like. Down here, then we'll map the sales status. And this is really important of any of the data that you need to put into the system. Having a sales status for your project is one of the key things because then you can automatically know within the system what your project needs to do or where it needs to be going and what phase of the sales cycle it is in. So as you can see, I have a hot project that is automatically mapped to my hot in the system. Warm has a little error here because I don't actually have a warm status in the system. So I'll go ahead and put warm as cold instead, and that will map my warm projects as cold bids. Then my new leads mapped automatically. I confirm that mapping. I do have base bid amounts for a few of the projects that I've delivered. I'll confirm that. The company goes in as company name 1, and then the contact name. I can click review. This will show me if I have issues with any of my files or any of my projects that were within the file. And if I want to see any rows with problems, I can do that. It looks like everything looks good. I'll click continue, submit, and there it is. It may take a few minutes for your projects to show, but I can go to the projects tab. And there I'll see the projects that I imported into the system. If I click into them, as you can see, the sales status is transferred project here. You'll see my base bid went right in and the status as well. Happy selling.